Hello everyone and welcome back to Unicast-Administrators. Today I decided to talk about something that happens to each and every single one of us, and that is when we are having our burnout moments, or when we don't have the energy to study or to do something that should increase our skills, or just to do things in general, when we are bored and we cannot decide for us. So I, as everyone else, am having my moments of getting tired or having a burnout, and I just don't have the energy to do things anymore. So how I actually still force myself to do something, it's that I let the script decide for me what to do when I get my burnout moments. And this particular script I created a while ago, but I just modified something today for it. That's why it shows the last modified date for today. But for example, if we go inside my script, you will see that it's basically just the most basic version of a bash script that you can think of. But what this does is that it will randomize the things that I have in this array list, and based on that, based on the results, or actually in the do results variable that I created here, I run a function that will randomize what I have inside the watch list. So the watch list, my first line, actually let me add the numbers for the lines. So on line number 4 I have this watch list, which is an array where I declared things that I want to do, or that I prefer to do when I just want to relax and not do anything productive. And I also created another variable called do_results, where I'm running a particular function, and especially the $random function, which will extrapolate, which will extract from my watch list array a particular item, like study more, or the office, or watching a movie, and so on, and it will add it here in this particular value, ampersand, which in bash scripting stands for all. And based on that, it will output it with an echo, and it will give me on the screen, it's decided, you will watch or do. And here we run with $do_result, we make a call to our variable that holds this entire function, and in return we will actually have the result from this particular randomization. So let me show you how this works. Let me quit and let me just run this. So if I run this once, it's my result is that it's decided, you will watch or do Supernatural. So basically now I should just go ahead on HBO or on Prime Video, because if I'm not mistaken it's on both, and I should just go ahead and watch Supernatural. Or if I run it again, apparently I should watch Fringe, the TV series. And look at that, I run it for a third time and Fringe appeared again. And then we have The Office and gaming, and again Supernatural, and so on. And finally we have a study more. Now basically whenever this hits here, I will show you an example from earlier. I had 5 results for study more when I ran this 5 times or multiple times. So I let the script decide what I need to do. Now I do try to be a disciplined guy, and even if I'm not in the mood or I don't have the energy, I try to push myself to study more, or to do more things for me, or make a video for my community, for you. But I do reach those days when I just don't have the energy, the drive, or the desire to do something else. And when that happens, I let the script decide for me what I need to do. And if the result will be study more, what I'll do, it's not that I will actually study for an exam or something like that. No, if study more comes here, I would just go ahead and read some news, or the latest news about Qualcomm buying Intel, or about the developments of the Gemini AI from Google, or just related news to the IT field. But there are also days when, even if I have the energy or the desire or the discipline to study, I do that. But after I finish my studying session for like 2 hours or 3 hours or how many hours that may be, I then get to the point where I cannot decide what to do anyway. So I just run this particular script and I'll just do what the result will be. If the result will be gaming, then I'll just go ahead and game and play something, and I will have a gaming session. I try to make this a bit better. It's not there yet, it's still a work in progress, but for now, or at least for the past couple of months, I just use this simple version. I will try to update it and to make it better. This particular last part here, this last block of code, it's working, but not the way I intended it to be, or at least my logic was not perfect at that moment. So I just commented this out, but I prefer to leave it here just in case I can still make use of it. So pretty much this is it. If you remove the comment lines where we have a comment here, in reality I only have 3 lines for this bash script, which is my declared array list. Here I have my function, and here I output the result to my screen to standard output the result of that particular function with echo. And pretty much this is it with this. I will leave this on screen, so maybe you want to take it and use it for yourself. Let me make this a bit higher. Let me zoom in a bit so you can see this even better. So pretty much this is it, how I allow a script to take decisions for me when I cannot take decisions for myself. Is this the best option? No. I tend to believe, I'm a strong believer of discipline, of trying to enforce discipline upon yourself. I try to do this every day, but as any human being, I reach a point where I'm just too tired to do something specific. So in those moments, I let this particular script decide for me, because why not? Since I'm working in IT, I decided let's take my IT life to a different level, and let's make a script. It's the most basic script that you can think of, but it does the trick. It works for me. Anyway, guys, this was it. I thought about sharing this with you, and actually the idea came from my girlfriend, because she is my motivator, and she is the one that pushes me to do things better and to be a better version of myself. And since she's aware of this, and since she knows that I'm doing this from time to time, she told me that, why don't you just show this to the world? Maybe there are other people around the world that will like to do this as well. Maybe they will be inspired to take this simple thing that you have created and make it 10 times better or 100 times better than you have created it. But at least you give them a starting idea. So I took the words of my girlfriend, and I decided to listen to my girlfriend, and she made a lot of sense, and she just gave me an idea to show the world how I do, or what I do when I just can't decide for myself, and how I enforce the result. If the result is study more and I'm having a burnout, or I don't have the time to or the energy to do things, I still find a 30 minutes window to read the latest news about the IT field. And pretty much this is it. So guys, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. I know this is quite a big video, or a long video, but I decided to talk about this in a bit broader. So again, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time, and I wish you all the best and have a nice day. Cheers!